everybody? Welcome on into Olympus, episode 8. Episode great, hopefully. We've only got 3 left. Insane. This is the longest actual play I think we've done on Streaming Rainbow, and somehow it doesn't feel long enough. I want it to keep going on. Hopefully you do too. If you made it to this episode, you like something about the show, right? What do you like about the show? Comment down below. Feed the algorithm, and then hop in the Discord. Comment there too, because I thrive on external validation. I need it to survive. I need your validation to keep doing what I do. But it's not just about me. The show is about 3 very special people. It is about Danny, Tower, and Sera, our wonderful, wonderful players here joining me in the VRMMO Olympus. But our game doesn't start in Olympus. Our game starts today in the sterile white halls of a spacecraft. Silent. Only the sound of echoing footsteps. A queso walks down the hallway, clipboard in hand, white lab coat down to his knees, stained black and gray with gunpowder. Takes a sharp turn into a large room connected to the cryo chambers that take up a huge portion of this ship, but not the cryo chambers themselves. This room looks like the character creation screen. Behind the controls is a woman, her frazzled, curly, brunette hair put up in a messy ponytail. She doesn't have anyone to impress on this ship, not right now. She sits behind the controls, double-checking everything, changing this dial just a little bit, modifying this one just a little bit. Akezo steps in. She looks up. Oh, I wasn't expecting anyone. And how can I help you, Ace? Akezo shakes his head. The predictions, they don't look promising. We are going through our power reserves at a heightened rate. For some reason, something is drawing far more power than we would expect. Coronos shakes her head. It's not a power source, Ace. These are people, okay? We can't just... Do you know why we're drawing any extra power? Kezo shakes his head. No, I've spoken with Foros. The engine bay is in ship shape, as it were. There's no explanation, but he is blaming the manifestations, the ones in the garden right now. Coronos sighs and slams her hands on the desk. They're not manifestations, Ace. They're children. And we cut to the same room, but in the middle of a forest, looking very out of place. The dark spires containing all sorts of contraptions inside that look like little lasers or grabby hands, 2 of them side by side, perfect width to put together a human. The tile on the floor, black. A set of stairs on either side, just past these twin spires, lead to a room. The room that Coronos was in. But in that room, right now, you don't see anyone. What you see is a long dead skeleton. Its skull rests on the control panel, a pristine white picked clean by scavengers. Who knows how long ago. Izakeso stops, his voice caught in his throat. And you hear from the machine, "Oh, hello, Ace. I was not expecting any visitors, but I welcome you to my new domain." As we roll for initiative.
All right.
Man, you're up.
Yeah. Do your thing.
Do your thing where you react really quickly.
Oh yeah, no, I am going to do a high speed before initiative starts, so I'm going to spend, 9 points on that.
Everybody get your fabulous point for this day.
And
Yep. Get your fabula point for it starting and for the appearance of a villain.
Ooh,
All right, I have 12 to spend. Jesus Christ.
I got 8, and I was burning them like crazy last time. I'm going to go ahead and burn my lucky 7 already because I rolled a 1 on one of my dice. All right, so that is going to come out to oh geez, what is this? Do math, Danny. 30.
A 30. All right, yep. 30's going to put y'all going first.
Perfect. Okay, good. So I'm going to go first because I'm going to use high speed, like I said. What do I see?
So, what you see right now are the 2 black spires. The room itself, if you can call it that, it's just the floor and the stairway in the control room past. But the room itself is probably about 100 feet in diameter, in a roughly circular shape. It looks like it kind of fell and embedded in this piece of earth, and then whatever illusion was up previously had protected it from being seen until now. The spires themselves, they shoot pretty high into the sky, probably about 20 or 30 feet, but the base is bulkier, and you can hear the whirring of machinery behind it just waiting. The odd thing, though, normally the boss health bar sits in your UI, just kind of at the top, but you see it floating in space above the character creation mechanism, this massive health bar that says Coronos Hydra Head.
I'd like to immediately pre our first action using high speed, and tell me if this even makes sense, please. Run up to the base of one of the spires where I hear whirring, rip off a part of it, and go into it using the objective action, I would imagine, to sabotage the machine.
This will actually be an attack action.
Okay, copy that. Okay, let me see, is there anything specific? Hey, so for those watching at home, during the last level up, I brought my high speed up to max level of 3. So that means I get a +3 on the roll that I'm doing here. That's on top of the unarmed strike +3 that I already get. So I'm getting a +6 to my roll to attack. And I'm in my big form, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm rolling with a D10 and a D12 to hit right now. So let's see how that goes. I did just burn my lucky point, I guess, like my lucky
immediately.
Instantly, and switched it for a 1 again, which is what I've been doing every single die. So we'll see if this goes okay. Hey, it's a great thing that I have a +6 because I rolled a 6 and a 4, which means that I get a 16 to hit.
All right, a 16 to hit is high enough.
All right, so then that is 6 plus 18. That is going to be 24 damage, and if it's capable for this thing to be poisoned somehow, it would be poisoned.
All right. It is immune to poison.
That makes sense.
But
Wait.
there's more.
Yeah, and this is all pre-first action, right? Okay, so the Geneclepsis.
Yeah.
So I did damage. What Theriaform do I pick?
You pick up Electrophora, the electric form.
Hold on a second.
Familiar.
I think I am going to go ahead and pay. No, because it's not. Well, yeah. Okay, all right. I'm gonna pay. This is the pre-action. Fine. I am going to pay the hit points, which is a third of my current hit points. So I'm going to go from 36, because that's where I was, down to 24 hit points. No, I'm sorry. I was at 44. But I was reading the wrong thing. But still, I'm going to go into Crisis, because I'm going to go below 36, which takes me into Crisis. To be able to switch one of my Theriaforms, you see the little like chest burster snake goes back in. Polypeda's off. I'm going to still have the poison up. And I'm gonna still have all the little like mouths of the parasites, right? But now, Return of the Tankleys Unleashed a little bit. Electricity all over my body, and I'm just gonna look up at this thing and I'm gonna say thanks. And that, I believe, is my pre-turn. Now we get
This tower.
Anybody who'd like to go can go.
Now we get to turn one.
Robot.
Who wants it?
I think I better jump in to give a quick heal to Tankleys.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
so that's 5. E for a heal of 40.
Beautiful.
As always.
Thanks, Bex. I'm back almost at max health. That's perfect because I don't know if this thing's gonna try to hit me.
Now. All right, we move over to Koronos' turn, and you remember how I told y'all to post your character sheets?
I do remember that.
So you hear the buzzing and crackling of that machinery, and the arms shoot out, mechanical arms shoot out and grab Tankleys. And you hear the voice seemingly from nowhere and everywhere. No. This simply won't do. Let's fix this. And Becky and Tankleys, you swap characters.
Woo!
As
This is
suddenly and jarringly, Eddie, your view changes and you see your snake-like form huge caught in this machine. And Becky, you suddenly feel yourself grabbed by the machine, a very confused Astra on your shoulder.
Oh boy. I will say above table, 70 hit points, 49 MP. That's where you're at right now. That would be different from what you would be able to access.
Okay.
try to become kaiju.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is, and also like, hey Bex, I know that you got this, but if there's anything like funky about my build that you want to chat about, I'm here. This is really weird. I've never had this happen before. Have you had this happen before?
No, I haven't had this happen before. Also, everything is weird about your build.
I know, right? It's awesome. Hey, you know what? I want to tell you, I'm really excited that I get to play your character because I always admire the way that you build characters, and this is a super duper treat for me. So thank you. This is, I don't know if you did this, but
Hear Eddie and Becky's voices coming out of the opposite
coming out the
avatars.
wrong avatars.
Genuinely, I think she blinked with her one good eye a couple times, and then just sighs and goes back to aiming and doesn't say anything about it.
All right.
Bex, the heal you gave me, how much was that on MP?
It was 5.
5.
Down to 55 now.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Thank you, Bex.
Now, above table, absolutely, y'all coordinate with each other on what the characters can do or should do, but the lack of familiarity with each character's build and kit should also play into it.
Love it. Quick question. Do we spend our Fabula points or do we spend each other's Fabula points?
Fabula points are tied to like Eddie, Becky, Diana.
Dun, dun.
It's gonna really help for that. Thank you.
Bex, this is so cool. I love this. I get to try something new. It's very scary. Let's do this.
It's very scary.
Oh wait, but you just took a turn, so I can't. I'm done for now. I gotta wait till the next round. I can't. Can I move? Do I have movement left?
The initiative is tied to the avatar.
The initiative is tied to the avatar.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So she went.
So
So
taken.
actually, Becky's gonna be able to go twice, right? Because Becky's gonna be
Yeah.
able to use Tankley. I love that question. Does Becky have any movement left right now? After
Yeah, Becky can like move or take like general free actions.
So I think that Eddie's first instinct is going to be to protect Becky's character. So he's going to move over his thorn. Hey Bex, you're planning on staying tight and doing melee?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Just grappling away.
Cool. I think
Not
I'm
how
gonna
I
go.
usually play.
No, I think I'm gonna go hang out by Diana. Do you think this thing's gonna be able to hit Diana over in like in sharpshooter land? I figure if I hang out near her while she's got the guard action going, I don't know if that applies.
Good idea. Give it a try.
Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna retreat, and it's gonna just be her little like extremely basic like input of an avatar, just like block walking
Yeah.
over to Phoebe and look up at Phoebe and be like, "Hey, what's up, Diana? We're gonna hang out. This is exciting." And just like post up there.
You sound ridiculous.
I mean, this is what I always sound like. I don't know. I can't
You
sound
sound
like
ridiculous coming out of Becky. I can't. We don't have time.
All right, who wants to take their turn?
I think Diana should go while I am still
Yeah.
reading all this stuff.
Could I get one more descriptor? Like a little bit of a visual description for Coronos?
So just also to if I could interrupt for 1 second, Sarah,
Yo.
there's a lot to scroll through in each of these sections.
I'm seeing that.
Do not be shy to scroll, and if you want to ask me anything in a way that doesn't undermine what Bastion wants to have on camera, feel free. You know?
Okay.
No, the chaos is part of it.
Yeah,
The confusion
Confusion
is
is part of it.
intended.
is the idea. All right.
Inventory's
Yeah.
opening ability, like tutorial screens, like
Yeah, you see like Tankley's like UI like pops up. It's like going through menus and yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, to give you a description, the arena itself is a flat black tile about 100 feet in diameter that is roughly circular in shape. In front of you are two spires that go about 20 feet up, and between them right now, Tankley's has been held in place by mechanical arms that have shot out of the sides of the spire, which have now opened up. The black spire goes 20 feet in the air, but the bottom of it, roughly 7 feet, is much thicker than it quickly thins out as it goes up. Past that, there are two sets of stairs that both meet in the middle. What looks like an elevated control room. It's about 10 feet off the ground. Glass front. You see a pearly white skull sitting on the control panel. You are just outside of the arena with Becky and Akeso. Akeso looks devastated.
I think she kind of looks to a case and is like, "Do you even know what this thing is?" You seem to have some sort of reaction. Have not you moved, not like not even looking at a case, so just keeping the eye on the battlefield.
She must have merged herself with the machine.
Who?
We'll unpack that later. Where in the machine? Where is it weak? There's gotta be something, right?
It's not. I don't know. I thought I was coming to meet a friend.
Well, I think your friend's long gone. And I think it's gonna take, without really knowing what to expect or what to do, is going to take the guard action around near like the wall to the console, like at the top of the stairs, without guarding anybody, as to get her Hawkeye on practice.
Great. All right. We move over to Kornos. Kornos releases Tankleys, and Becky, you feel Tankleys sort of shoved out of the way. Ah, yes, that is much more fitting. Let's see. I think I could build it better, though. What if I... And you see a set of lasers come out of the arms and essentially 3D print a copy of Tankleys, but about 50% bigger, meaning it's like 13 feet tall.
Uh-huh.
Always a numbers game.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this is a refined version, and it's the pure white that you recognize now as Dragon Bone.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
And it gets into a combat stance as it steps out of the machine.
I think you're up, Becky.
Yeah, okay. Alright, it's stepping up, taking combat stance. Just a moment. There we go. Gotta go into battle mode.
That's canon.
Love it.
God, Becky doesn't know what to do. She is so out of her depth right now, you know? Like, this is not what she was planning at all. She does not have her resources that she's wanted. She doesn't have her fancy mirror. So she stands up, moves towards the bigger Tankleys, and Becky does what she does best. She's gonna hack this thing. She's gonna hack the character creation screen. I'm spending a Fabula point. Take me down to 9. And Becky gets her terminal window open and just divides all those numbers in that pseudo Tankleys by 3.
Yeah. You get in there, you open up a panel on the side of the machine, and your snakes slither in, connecting you using the electric form that Tankleys had just switched to, giving you full access to the wiring of this machine as you sort out the symbols and the signals that you're getting, and you get wired in, and quickly, just as this Tankleys is stepping out, the lasers carve away 2/3 of this, bringing it down to roughly half of Tankleys' current size, which is still like Becky's size.
Right. And then with the snake hands that she's got, she just goes like this.
Absolutely.
They're
All right.
actually tongues. It's the snake tongues.
Those
that come
tongues, yes, absolutely.
out. Oh, it's so good.
Huh, you think your vulgar commentary is so interesting and funny. But we can build you better too.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy.
As you see a version of Becky get built, that pure white dragon bone, but the book is thicker than Becky's typical book. But other than that, it still looks like the default avatar. It's not as obvious of a change as Tankly's as it steps out of the character creation machine. And that brings us back top of the round.
I think I might take it if you guys will let me.
Oh, absolutely.
I think we're gonna start out. It's gonna be another gunfight move, but so I think she's gonna jump off off the stairway, do a little kind of spiraling flip, and is going to take 2 multi-shots outward. First though, Maynard Dance. Coronos loses 10 mind points.
Okay.
Let me mark that off. But most importantly, so the targets we have right now are Coronos, Dragonbone, Becky, and Dragonbone Tanklades.
Correct.
Okay, I would like to start with what's it called? With Barrage, I can target 2 targets. I can add multi-2 to my attack. So I'm gonna attack, I think, Dragonbone Tanklades with, dark damage. And I am also going to target Coronos.
All right.
Both aimed with dark damage, and I have an alter the story moment, but that's after my attack.
All right. Give me the attack roll.
Will do. That's gonna be 2d10 plus 3. Does a 21 hit?
21 is going to hit.
So that'll be 32 dark damage to both Dragonbone, Tanklades, and Coronos, as while upside down, 2 shots ring out from Phoebe's blaster, as the force of firing the 2 shots so close together affects the spin of her jump as she lands gracefully.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only other thing was I was gonna see if I could use a Fabula point to alter the story as I shoot one of the spires that's Kornos is using. I was gonna see if I could alter the story to reveal a vulnerable part of the mechanism related to the character swapping with my attack.
Yeah, I'll say you can burn a Fabula point, and you manage to shoot off one of the panels on the spire and reveal the circuitry beneath.
Alright. I think that was my main thing, otherwise 32 damage for both of them.
Alright. Tankles is, Dragonbone Tankles is...
I'd like to think of him as.
is going to square up
Crazy Prankleys.
with Bankleys with a 19 to hit.
All right. I believe that hits, yeah.
Yeah, just so you know, so your defense right now is actually 15.
Okay.
But with a 19, that is going to be 14 damage as this Tankly squares up. Damage much mitigated by Becky's hack, but still wham! As the fangs of the snake dig into the other snakes and they begin fighting each other.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so as all of you are engaging in the fight, is quickly with his dragon bone in his bag, runs around the arena to the staircase on the other side and starts making his way into the control room.
Good.
Bex, do you need a heal or can I hit?
Hit.
Okay. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take your firepower for a spin. Let's see what a little bit of Lux can do. And question: would I be able to potentially treat different exposed areas and or different spires as individual targets?
I will let you treat each spire as an individual target.
How many again?
Just 2.
2.
And you can target the revealed spot on the one spire that has had the revealed vulnerability.
Did Cornus take their turn?
Tankleys took the turn for the villains.
Oh yes, I forgot he did the attack. I'm.
No, it makes sense. Okay, so did you see that is inst the willpower? All right, so yeah, copy that. All right. Oh no. I'm going to spend a Fabula point to re-roll that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Absolutely not.
What trait are you invoking? And this will be Eddie's trait.
Right.
So.
And how?
I'm actually. Oh, that would only apply to a. And I couldn't do that anyway. So Eddie's trait. So Eddie is going to invoke his. I'll cover you. Actually, because he feels very responsible for taking care of Becky's avatar, knowing that even though she's like made a point of not making the aesthetics of it showy, he knows that she's tuned the hell out of it, and that he's driving a Ferrari, right? Like he wants to respect that. He wants to bring it home without any scratches on it. And this 4-1, they're not doing it.
Yeah.
So
is it a Ferrari or is it like a sleeper Civic?
I mean, maybe a sleeper Civic, all souped up. Inside it's beautiful. Outside it's very inconspicuous. I think that's probably. All right. So let me. Come on, hot dice. Okay. Not great. Let me see what the adjustments are on this still. Let me see.
Yeah, this bad boy run.
Magic check. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I make the math work. Yeah, I mean it's an 8, so I don't think it's going to do anything unless the magic, defense is at 8 or lower. And I don't see anything that would modify that. Yeah. So I think it's an 8.
Yep. You fire off the Lux, but doing the magic incantations in this game is weird and not something you've ever had to do as Tankleys. And on top of that, just not really what this character was super built for in the first place. So you fire off the beam and it blasts into the air, hitting nothing.
Shit, Bex, I'm sorry. I fucked up. I'll do better next time. I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna stick around with Diana. But you got this. I believe in you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be okay.
Everything's fine.
All right. Now, for Kornos.
Yeah. It's alright.
Diana.
Hi.
Does a 12 hit?
Magic or defense?
Magic.
Meets it.
It sure does.
Meets it.
Kornos looks... Well, it doesn't really look. It's not like the Eye of Sauron. But shifts her attention over to Hollow Point Phoebe. Says, this one's hopeless. Here, try again. And you see yourself kicked out of the first-person view of your avatar into a third-person view with full character customization options enabled as you are stunned.
Oh boy.
Oh, the possibilities. Oh, the possibilities. Oh, the fabulous points to spend.
As we start a 4-part clock.
Oh boy.
Boy.
Come on, stun me. I could use this. I could utilize this. Make this
And I
work.
think that is everyone gone, yeah? We come back to top of the round. Akezo is at the doorway of the control room, seemingly stunned, unable to enter. Not stunned like physically, but just like looking and like eyes agape, like flashbacks type of deal. And even worse than that, you hear some shouting and you look behind you and see Princess Mech with Kalis at its side charging towards the arena.
2 more Fabula points?
That is 2 more Fabula points.
Ah!
Yeah.
I'm at 13 now. I don't know what to do with them.
Who wants it?
Oh, I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna need a minute to think. I need to scheme, but I need to think and scheme.
I swear, if Eddie were piloting Tankleys, there's a non-zero chance he would just run to go fight these people and completely
Just ignore Coronos.
just like run at these
My
people.
priorities have revealed themselves.
Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that he's in Becky Beats' build.
Yeah. Becky shouts out to Eddie, said, "Hey,
Yeah.
might want to use the mirror."
Hey, okay. Let me see what that does.
Yeah.
Your inventory is the mirror.
So you pull out this
Ooh.
frosted mirror
Mhm.
with the reflection. You look at it for a split second and see countless missiles racing towards you as you just in time flip it as the dozens of missiles from the Foros fight that were captured
Mhm.
erupt from the mirror, going all directions, but mostly towards Coronos here. I am going to go ahead and make our. Well, no, we'll let you do the roll. Give me an insight.
Hey, wait a minute. What a gift. I get to do an insight
You sure do.
that is actually like good.
Isn't it
Oh,
great?
is this an open check?
If this is
This is not an open check. This is an attack.
if this is this goes poorly, I hope it's a fumble because this build actually lets me reroll a fumble spending a
Does
pass.
indeed.
Okay, it's an 11. It's an 11 is what I got. I don't know if there's a modifier I'm supposed to put on top of that, but I rolled a 10 and a 1 is what happened.
Would you like to re-roll one of those dice by
you know
invoking
what?
a trait?
I'm going to spend another Fabula point because I'm swimming in these.
Absolutely.
Always
And
add
what I'm going to do is I'm going to invoke my bond with Becky, my
yeah.
deep affection for Becky, that is not just about taking care of her incredibly well-tuned machine that I feel so inept piloting right now, but it's also because she just told me to use the mirror. I pulled it out, fumbling around, not knowing what was happening, and a bunch of missiles shot out. My ass real hard. It's a 2. It's a 2. I just rolled a 2, everybody. That is a 2. So that is a whole 12.
12 is what you needed, though.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
for this particular roll, the missiles launch out. Your high roll is a 10?
I rolled a 10.
All right. As they slam into both pillars, dealing 40 damage, and a couple of them, the Tankley's avatar shatters.
Yes.
The Becky avatar takes 20 damage, and the missiles also fly off and hit. I'm going to make you spend a Fabula point if you want to hit EA.
Yeah, 1,000%. I will spend 2 Fabula points. I'm good. I can fucking both.
As many Fabula points as... Yeah. I got to figure out how to drain y'all of your Fabula points. This is getting absurd. It's my fault. I'm abusing the villain mechanic. So here's what's happening, chat. I'm abusing the villain mechanic in Fabula Ultima, and because we're doing this in a very boss rush type of way, versus the way that Fabula is supposed to go, which is more of that like slow burn JRPG grindy style. So I'm bending the system, and the system is bending back by showering my players in an absurd amount of Fabula points.
To be fair, our builds are also a little broken, so we have a lot of Fabula points that way also.
But as the missile hits the part exposed by Diana previously, Becky and Eddie, you see your screen as you are pushed back into your original avatars.
Oh my god.
Vex, thank you for taking such good care of my build. I'm sorry I couldn't do better with yours, but that mirror was clutch. You've always got something in your back pocket that saves my ass. I'm grateful for it.
That's great. Now you can save ours.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The Dragonbone Becky holds up the book, and it lets go as it floats in front of her, and the pages, all of them just this glowing white material, open to a page. You hear a soft incantation as Kornos speaks up. I see you brought one of the children, Ace. What, are you planning to sacrifice this one too? As Dragonbone Becky casts Mercy on Astra.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, that's nice. I like that.
Here's your MP.
I don't like that.
I appreciate it. It's generally helpful.
Eddie is concerned.
Eddie is protective.
Oh, Eddie's protective, but Eddie's mind already went to where that implication goes. And Eddie is concerned about what's going to happen after the fight. Okay, let's get through the fight, right? So, Eddie still has a turn, right? Because Tankley's has a turn.
Right.
Yep.
And Eddie is right up in this thing?
Yep.
Great. So Eddie is going to smack the crap out of it, this time with poison and bolt.
All right.
On it. And
Did that stank on it?
Got that stank on it, yeah. And yeah, let's see what we got here.
There's
Like
X-carding having stank on it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Or like stank.
That's the second time that we have that happen. What was the other word? Well, I don't want to bring it up. 18 to hit.
18 to hit will hit.
Great. So that is going to be 26 with poison if it's applicable, which it's not. And geez, I'm trying to remember what it was. It's
Slow.
Slow if it's applicable.
And Kornos is indeed slowed as the electricity courses through the machinery. Kornos, in a shocked, like electric shocked voice, speaks up. You have no idea what you're doing. And is going to... what is she going to do?
I think she's probably just going to sort of chill this turn.
Yeah, she's going to take this turn off. She's going to take a pass on this one.
Sad. It's too
Explain
sad.
everything to us.
She is low enough on MP that what she's going to do...
Or we recharge.
Tankleys.
Yes.
Actually, no. We're gonna target Becky.
Oh no.
Becky does a 13 magic hit.
Sure does.
All right. On a 13 magic, and Diana does a 13 magic hit.
A 13 magic does hit. 13
All
magic.
right. Both of you take 28 damage as Coronos does a spell that Tankleys recognizes as mind theft.
Oh boy.
And
Mirror.
Hmm.
Mirror.
Nice.
mirror. All right.
Feel this, bitch.
Can the mirror steal magic attacks?
The mirror can, in fact, steal magic attacks
yeah.
as Becky quickly lifts it up and prevents the mind theft.
I'll take it. What type of damage was it?
That is going to be, she's going to use light.
And it was 20?
Yep.
Alright, cool. So
28.
I am vulnerable to light damage, so I am immediately, you see the light burn through Phoebe, and like you see her veins pop out with white light as the attack like scorches her, leaving smoke off of her form.
Boy.
That did 40 damage to me.
Ouch.
As half of that comes back as MP to Coronos.
Mm-hmm.
Because mind theft. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good spell, y'all. It's a good
And we cut back to Hollow Point Phoebe, currently stuck in a character creation menu.
Yeah, that's the issue. So can I manipulate anything in this state, or is it just
Yeah, you can
like,
manipulate all of the sliders around you. From Eddie and Becky's point of view, you actually see the sliders like in your view as well. And yeah, you can manipulate the sliders. You can change like your nose width, height, where it's positioned on your face, your eye color.
Phoebe's model.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, this is so interesting. Oh, this is so interesting. Oh, the possibilities. Oh, the possibilities. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Can I try to spend a Fabula point to, kind of pull a Becky a little bit and try to mess with like the intents of the system, considering I'm already kind of in a weird liminal state, and see if I can change the character creation to be from targeting me to targeting Coronos.
Yeah,
Can I
Sure.
attempt this?
you can absolutely let Coronos target themselves with the ability to change their shape and size.
Well, it was an action, so I was hoping I could use my action to like do that Wait, is it letting Coronos? But I'm controlling it.
You want to have control of it while it targets Coronos.
Oh, I didn't
Okay.
realize I didn't immediately have control over it. I thought that you said I was already scrolling through things, so I assumed I already had control over it.
You do have control of it. If you kicked it over to Coronos, I think it would give Coronos control over it.
Oh,
But
okay. Then in that case, I might not be doing that. If it would kick him over to be like the one pulling the strings behind it. I was more just seeing if I could like target their avatar, but still be like the one behind the controls for it.
problem is Coronos doesn't have an avatar right now.
That was my hope, was that I
Really?
could see if like one popped up in the menu somehow, like. But no, that's all good.
Yeah, I will say that, like, in trying to figure out how to kick it over to Coronos, you do find that Coronos has no avatar. Like, no one to kick it over to.
Okay. This might be just a GM question, but I might just spend a turn doing a skill check, do insight to see if I can, like, get a handle on what I'm capable of doing in this space and see if I can get a better, like, maybe wink, wink, nudge, nudge, more GM-based answer to, like, what I'm capable of doing in this space.
Yeah, so you can take the study action to try and get more information, or you can take the objective action to try and get out.
Oh, study.
Okay, give me insight.
And this would not be an open check, I presume?
Study is an open check.
Ah, lovely. I think I'm going... May I spend another Fabula point to reroll?
You may. But you have to tell me what trait you're invoking. Because right now I think it's guilt.
It's doubt.
Doubt, that's right.
Now. Yes, I have to... I think... That's a good question. Weirdly enough, I think this feels a bit natural to Phoebe, or maybe Diana. I think she was expecting it to be more out of body, like it being in this out of body state, being punched back. But I think, following the cue of like Eddie and Becky, following the cue of Eddie and Becky, she's just gonna try to like see what's possible, but the main thing is that it just feels much more natural, and I want to, because she's kind of out of body and not fully in her own body, and is expecting that to feel uncomfortable in the VR and be unnatural, drawing on her what's it called? Her identity of twice dead inside and out.
Love that.
I'll reroll one of those dice then.
Do it.
Much better. Much better. That'll be a 13.
A 13. Yeah, so on a 13, from this character creation menu, it's hard to see kind of what you can do. So you know Kornos is like doesn't have an avatar, and your attempt to figure out how to kick it over to that avatar. You see that there are sliders to change your own size, build, things like that you could maybe use to make yourself easier, more difficult to hit, things like that. But in terms of like,
highly recommend.
Yeah,
I was kind of thinking about that. But anything else I can?
But in terms of what you do realize, is you're going through this sort of character creation and how it might be able to be used. You don't see an easy way to like use this to your advantage. Necessarily. It would take a lot of clever thinking that the DM did not intend as part of building this ability to figure out how to use it to your advantage.
No worries.
But you do, as you try and target Kornos' avatar, realize that this arena is much bigger than it lets on, and that we're at the peak of the iceberg right now.
Okay.
All right. As we cut over to Kornos, Kornos is from the top of the spire. You see that lasers come out and begin repairing the broken sections of the spire. You see glowing white dragon bone as she repairs herself.
Boo.
Boo!
Yeah, when the enemy uses a potion in a fight.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah, not of the enemy cringe in a fight.
Right. As that brings us top of the round, Princess and Kalis come crashing into the arena, and Princess sets up next to Phoebe as Kalis continues on into the arena itself, and she nods in her mech And thanks for the lead, Phoebes.
I do not respond as I am in character creation menu. I am completely static, standing there, like aiming my guns, like lag, almost like I'm lagging.
Oh man,
Is
Princess
that-
immediately does start moving sliders.
Of course she does. Is that was her comment about, thanks for the lead, Phoebes, something that we would hear or see?
Yeah, absolutely. You'll hear it.
Yeah.
As Kalis posts up next to Tankles and draws a bright white dragon bone claymore and wields it. And well, now we have a full party.
So fuck off.
I'm gonna side. So, Phoebe, is Phoebe able to talk to us in chat in game?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna shoot Phoebe a note that just she and Becky can see, and it's just gonna say, "Hey, Diana, I know you didn't invite them."
Fucking
And
trash.
that's it. That's gonna be the only thing that he sends.
And
Yeah. Go ahead.
as you see these two join, you do see more of Eidolon's ascendants on the horizon, but you don't get to see them for long because the arena immediately covers itself and encloses itself. It's pitch black for a moment, but then you see a beautiful skybox. A sunset on the horizon. It looks like you're surrounded by a gentle meadow, similar to the one that is now where Lethion's lake lies. The pinks and purples play at the edges of the sky and the skybox, painting everything in here with soft, warm light. Who wants to take the first turn?
Hey, did Phoebe's character creation clock go up?
Yes, it does go up by 1 by itself.
Excellent. Okay. I'd like to take this if no one minds.
Yeah, do it.
All right. So at the start of my turn, my 0 clock goes up to 6, which activates my 0 power. So Becky pushes the little button to activate the power, smiling, and immediately her character creation, her character avatar turns back into the kitty cat lady, because this is the one thing that she forgot to change out, is the 0 power activate graphic. So suddenly she's like, and goes up to Hollow Point Phoebe and like leans up against her and starts to purr. And so that's going to take the clock of Phoebe's character creation 3 more up to its maximum of 4.
All right. As Phoebe immediately falls out of character creation, jarringly shoves back into first-person view.
And she is going to use her action to heal Phoebe.
Hell yeah.
Love that.
40 points back. So you're like new.
Like, honestly, she kind of just, like, leans on her head on your shoulder for just a second before, like, getting back up and just kind of, like, shoving your face a little bit and get back into it.
And Becky's back to normal.
Yeah, Becky's back to normal.
Yeah. Coronos, you can hear more frustration in her voice. This isn't how it was meant to be. This is not how any of it is meant to be. You blind fools. And you see Princess and Kalis both as Kalis turns to Tankles, and in Princess's voice you hear, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah, no, that's a move this thing does. It switched me and Becky before. Hopefully you two know each other's builds pretty well, because you're going to be stuck
Not
with
fixing it for them.
That's okay, don't worry about it. They can be rodeo clowns. We're good. Either way, they just got to move around and soak some damage. Princess, do you have any idea how to use their build?
Yeah, I have an alt with the same build.
Okay, perfect. And Kalis, he knows yours? Can he hang in a mech? Okay, alright.
And we all have top builds in every class. It's part of practice.
Cool.
Not to throw stones, but like, get a life.
Oh,
says the reporter.
Yeah, and that's saying
That's an insult?
Look, Look, it's fine. We all used to know life when we were younger, then we got lives. It's cool, it's normal. It's a part of the gamer life cycle, right? It's sweet. Look, it shows that you all really care about the game. It's fine. I think that's actually nice that you practice and you try each other's stuff. I think that's good, you know?
It's our turn, is it not?
Yep.
Can I take my turn, as my 0 clock did just... How many targets would you say I have right now?
It depends on who you consider targets. So you have 2 targets for Koronos and 1 for Dragonbone Becky. And you could target EA.
It feels petty, but I'm feeling very petty.
No.
I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna see if I could I possibly target at least one part of the dome that was erupted.
Yeah, you can target one piece of the dome. The dome is what's keeping the rest of EA out.
True. I'll just target the 3 of them then. But yeah, but we have more of a sky. We have a little more of a skybox, even if it's not our official one, though. That'll work for how the 0 power is supposed to work. So, he basically, like, aims up and is going to fire off the invisible bullet once again. And in the skybox this time, a number of dark clouds and magic circles start to spiral and electrocute among themselves. As she reluctantly, under her breath, so the rest of them don't hear it, says, "That kind bullet." And a number of streaks of black lightning are going to streak towards the 2 spires and the dragon bone. Becky. So that will be 39 dark damage, and they are dazed and weak if they can be so.
All right. Our Koronos cannot be weak, but they can be dazed. So they're now slow and dazed.
And the dark damage cuts through any resistance and immunity.
And it shatters the dragon bone Becky.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes.
And Seras don't take an action, correct? Or unless they do.
Was that?
Do 0 powers take an action? I forget.
They don't.
Okay. Which of the spires looks most damaged?
They seem about equal. It seems like it's considered the same entity by the game. So the damage just wears equally.
I think I am going
sorry, one more time. How much damage was that?
That was 39 dark damage.
39. Okay.
I hit both spires and Dragonbone.
Hold on, math.
78? I want to say?
All right.
And I think I'm going to take an action, and I could use Barrage to target both spires.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm going to spend 2 more mind points and fire 2 shots off at each spire. One aiming to do damage, one aiming to drain MP.
Very good.
One misses. One misses with a 6, and one has a 14.
A 14 does hit.
I think I'm gonna prioritize damage right now, and keep the one that's doing damage, and that will be 7 plus 12, 19 dark damage to
19 dark
Kronos.
damage.
And I'm gonna start as Phoebe starts running towards the control room where Queso is currently held up, trying to head
All
towards
right.
the stairs.
You race towards the control room. Kronos, now badly damaged, is... What are you gonna do, Kronos?
Nothing. He's gonna twiddle, or she's gonna twiddle her little fingers, and she's gonna go
Right.
annoy.
She's so sad, y'all. She's so.
She could explain things in a less cryptic way. That would be cool.
Tankleys
Yeah.
does a 13 magic hit.
A 13 magic hits. Yeah.
Okay. That is going to be 22 bolt damage to you and to Astra
Oh boy.
as another mind theft goes off.
Okay. Could
Are you
I?
bolt with electric orb,
Could
or
I
do you just
spend a Fabula point to take all 44 damage?
receive each time?
She's got mercy. She's got mercy.
She has mercy. I rescind my request.
Sarah's like, I can't heal y'all. Phoebe's got like
No,
20 health
To
left.
be clear, though, I am gonna take 32 damage instead of 22 damage. You said this was bolt damage.
Yeah.
I'm now resistant to bolt damage. But it is gonna be 32. I take an extra 10 damage. That's Ecdysis kicks in and gives me resistance to that. Let me see how long it goes for. Until I use the skill again. So I just hang on to it until I don't. All right. Thank you.
And as Kronos, you hear like a sizzling sound over the speakers that might be like a hiss almost. I can't believe you brought a child to a battlefield. What kind of monster are you?
Hey, I'm protecting her, okay? We make sure, the three of us, that she stays alive. That's why she's here, right? This is the safest place she can be. Okay?
The safest place she can be is home.
Yeah, we want to get her home. We're trying to figure that out. We were there
As
when
we-
she was born, you know?
And we cut to y'all's turn.
I haven't taken a turn this turn, right?
I just know.
Did I hit? That wasn't this turn, right?
No.
All right. I know I should hit, and as a lesson from the fight I died in, I think I'm going to hit, but I'm going to tell everyone what I want to do, and then probably not do it. I want to turn to Kalis, who's next to me, who's being piloted by Princess, and I want to use Soul Steal to steal the biggest thing that I can off him, even though I can't use any weapon. To my people. Yeah, because it's all unique items. Also, these unique like maxed items and stuff.
Yeah.
Go for it. Okay.
No.
No.
Don't do it.
I'm ready. I'm right there. It's such a sweet opportunity because Princess is piloting. They're not going to think we're going to do it. But okay, fine. I will instead. I will focus on damaging this poor misunderstood soul. I will say,
I think it.
is it a free action for me to speak like the boss? Remind me of the boss's name. Sorry.
Kronos.
Kronos. So Eddie turns to Kronos and says, "Kronos, Akeso has sacrificed kids before."
Queso has sacrificed kids before. 2 of them. 2 beautiful bright children with incredible futures in front of them.
Why?
And Akeso finally sort of shakes themselves out of the shock and turns, says, to try and save the ship. I'm not some monster. 2 children for the lives of 100,000.
Did it work?
No. And why is that, Coronos? Why didn't it work? And Coronos, once again you hear the hissing sound. And she says, all life is sacred. We don't get to make the choice of who lives and who dies. Ace, you're not a god.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't feel like punching her. I'm a little worried that we're on the wrong side of this.
No, you're not wrong.
Okay. Bex, do you see anything in the code that would help us understand how we could disable this situation? I feel like if we could do that, we just got to get... This is all in private chat, by the way.
Yeah.
We just got to get rid of these Eidolon's Ascendant clowns so they don't fuck these people up. I don't think this is a boss we necessarily want to beat. I think we want to talk to them and figure out what's going on a little bit more. And then maybe we could go back to beating them if there's no other way around this in the programming. But I think we got to know more. And I think we've got them kind of on the ropes. So if I keep hitting, like, it might not take them down in this next hit, but we're close and we don't know what these other two are going to do. Diana, feel free to weigh in too. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like just asking Becky. I just force a habit.
Yeah, I will say that Kornos is not in crisis yet in terms of how close
Thank
y'all are.
I will cover that angle. You keep fighting.
Okay. Got you. And
I think
yeah, go ahead.
I think just drawing off of the theme of guilt, of doubt now, I think Becky, Phoebe responds like, isn't talking too much what got you killed last time? I'm worried.
I mean, what got me killed last time was trying to do too much support stuff. I get it. I should do my role. I'm gonna listen to that. I'm not gonna do what I was thinking of doing, even though it would be super fun. And might pay off later because, you know, they're going to be a problem for us later. But it's okay. Hey, let's deal with the problem in front of us. All right. And boom! Right into its stupid
Pillar.
Yeah, exactly. And that is a 15.
15 hits.
Beautiful. That is going to be, you'd think I remember what the modifier is by now. That is going to be 27 damage, and it would apply slow again, but it's pretty slowed, and it is immune to poison.
All right, 27 damage. And with 27 damage, it does enter crisis.
Hey!
As Kornos, you see the pillars grow and shatter the skybox in 2 spots as it pushes through. Kornos, you killed Letheon. You killed Phoros. You killed Talos. You killed almost all of us. And for what? Why? Some ill-fated mission for glory? You don't even know who we are. You don't know what we've done or what we've sacrificed. You, all of you, are greedy, good-for-nothings that don't deserve what we've given you. As they, wham, slam down to the ground and the arena shatters. The 3 of you fall and you see almost like cell blocks, like these glass-fronted containers full of people picking their avatars.
So I believe, it's on my sheet and I never actually took it off, have the wing prototypes on.
Yeah.
I try them out to help.
They work.
Great. I'm gonna fly around and I'm gonna try to scoop up Becky first, and then Phoebe if I can. On the way down, I've got Astra on my shoulder. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Grab all of you so that we can come to a sort of like a controlled lake.
Yeah, you control your descent as you see all of these people making their characters around you, changing the size, the race, the class. You see all the starting equipment flashing hundreds, maybe thousands as you fall. You see Princess or Princess's mech, who knows who's who now, activates its slow fall thrusters and picks up Kalis's avatar. The room, was 100 feet wide-ish, expands as the glass-fronted rooms push out, and you land in a massive, dark, tiled arena. Sterile white lights shine from above you, impossibly far up, and bright as the sun, illuminating this whole space. And you see in the four corners of the now square arena that same 3D printer for Dragonbone. But what you see in one corner, you see the shape of a metallic serpentine dragon being built. In another, you see the shape of a huge bird-like figure, its wings massive. In another, you see a huge, giant, humanoid creature. And in the last one, a man.
Just a guy.
Just a guy.
All right.
Just a little buddy.
As Princess and Kalis land, they look around, and immediately the two of them charge towards the massive human-shaped figure that you would all recognize as it finishes printing as being Talos. And you hear them shouting, saying, like, come on, let's get him! Trying to call y'all over to join them.
I hate these people. Do y'all mind if I take first hit?
You can if you want. Yeah.
No. If you've got a better idea, Bex, you go first. I trust you.
All right. Okay. So, here's what Becky's gonna do. So we've got that big old health bar up there for Coronos, yeah?
It is no longer visible.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's way above you.
Oh, but it's up there somewhere.
Theoretically, it's probably still hundreds of feet above you. Yeah.
Okay. So what Becky's going to do, and I will spend as many Fabula points as you want, is that Becky wants to change that bar from red to yellow.
What do you mean?
I mean, as in representing not an enemy, but a possible third-party ally sort of thing. Something that can be negotiated with. Something that's not necessarily having to attack.
Gotcha.
Interesting. Have social encounters.
Yeah.
I love it.
I will allow you to spend a Fabula point to do that.
Okay.
However, Coronos will still be hostile.
I understand that. My job to change that.
Yeah.
Love that. Oof.
Okay. Did that. So she reaches in and starts fiddling around just to give us that edge, that possibility.
The weirdest thing is, as you reach in to fiddle, you were just looking at this code a moment ago when you were messing with the character creation up top in the spire, but it's different. The code has already been modified since then. You don't have a whole lot of time to dig into it in the middle of an encounter, and you are able to finish making your change, but a quick glance shows that the person who last edited this file was Gans D.
Fucking Gans. Okay. Gans returns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So have we gotten down whether spending the Fabula point takes an action or not?
Spinning the Fabula point does not take an action.
Okay. Then I'm also going to do the study action on Corono.
Yeah. Give me an insight.
All right. Come on, baby.
Insight. Let's go.
All right. That is a 17.
A 17.
Yeah.
Kornos traits are cold, efficient, protective, and crazy.
Cold, efficient, protective, and crazy. Okay.
Kornos is immune to poison and poisoned, and resistant to earth. Kornos, as you know, has no physical avatar, but still has a somewhat lengthy spell list. You see that there is a massive, almost like vault-like wall at the end of this room that some server essentially is in that represents the core of Koronos. And you know that to open that lock, you have to essentially capture these 4 nodes in the corners that are currently guarded by the other Hydra heads. Or
Okay.
versions of them from Koronos memory.
All right. So I've got Flash of Insight.
Yeah.
So I get 2 questions because that was higher than 13. I'm happy to
Hit me.
say. Okay, so question 1. What does Koronos want more than killing us?
What does Koronos want more than killing you? Koronos wants Akeso to atone for what she considers to be his sins. She wants who she considered to be her children back. And she wants the mission that was derailed to have been successful.
Do we see a queso, by the way?
Akeso did fall down with you and is currently picking themselves up injured off the floor nearby.
Fall
Okay.
damage fucking killed him.
Yeah, jeez. Akeso's fucking died.
Off
He
screen.
just turned into dust and dropped all of his items.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to say my second question. I'm going to say, Koronos, we're not your enemy.
Interesting talk from someone who spent the last 30 minutes attacking me.
Go back into your memory and figure out who started this.
And it was absolutely Tankleys, by the way, who started this. Becky, does a 19 hit?
Yeah, of course a 19 hit. You know a 19.
I know a 19 hits. You feel a familiar searing feeling on your back as 2 fiery wings burst out, dealing 21 damage as you see the bird-like figure gesturing towards you, chanting softly.
All right, I got fire wings. No problem. I'm 25. That's cool.
As we go back to players.
Bex, you need a tonic?
Not yet.
Okay.
Take them.
Diana, you want or?
All yours, all yours.
All right, let's teach Eidolon's Ascendant how to play a video game. What do you think? And
Sounds
just gonna, you're gonna see the mouths of like the little round serrated mouths that are like parasite mouths close up all over Tancles' body as he takes a third of his current hit point damage, re-entering Crisis, and pops right out of his chest. I'm back through the chest guy. He does the uptake too. This is funny, and just flies over to hit 3 of the targets at the same time. Who's grouped up so that I can hit 3 targets?
So here's the thing. Here's a peek behind the curtain. I've mentioned this before. The way that things work mechanically in Fabula Ultima is based on JRPGs. So distance doesn't really matter, but it matters in the fiction and telling an interesting story, right? But all that to say that I will allow you to hit 3 targets, even though they're not grouped up in fiction, if you make it interesting enough.
Love it. So you said that they're at the 4 corners, right?
Yep.
I'm going to hit the 3 that Eidolon's Ascendant are not going at. So Talos, I'm going to leave alone. The other 3, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to stand firm, like, bah, bah, right? And I'm going to shoot one arm out in each direction toward the corners, and my chest burster directly at the one in front of me, and that's how I'm going to hit all 3 of them.
Hell yeah, I love that.
From this point.
Bro has chest bursters that act like gremlins.
Yeah, you don't want to feed them after midnight.
No.
All right. Big money, big money. That went on the outside there, but that is okay because that's a 15.
A 15. Hell yeah.
Yeah? Okay, good. I was a little worried. I'm not going to lie. Okay. So, all right. 15. And that was plus 29. Poison and bolt if they apply. So poisoned or slowed if either or both apply. And yeah, 29. 29 damage.
All right. As you hit the guy, Letheon, and Phoros, you feel that you hit them, but that the damage doesn't quite take. That these blows affect them, but it's more about trying to disrupt this dragon bone, this node, and to shatter them. And for that, it's more of a quantity game. For above table, these encounters are represented as clocks. And right now, Letheon, the guy, and Phoros are at 2 out of 6 on each of their clocks, while Talos is at 1 out of 4.
Okay. All right. I get a sense that this is like a survival encounter. The way that landed didn't feel like the damage I was doing up top before. So if y'all got anything for that, just keep that in mind. I am going to just stand firm where I am there. What I'll do is I'll just retract my appendages, right?
Yeah.
Into like their normal state. And I'll hold on to Astra and be like, you having fun, baby?
No, this is terrifying.
I'm really sorry, but it'll hopefully be over soon. If you want to talk to the big scary person who's in charge of all this, I get the sense they might listen to you.
Then what should I say?
I mean, just be yourself. You're so sweet. Like, who's gonna get mad at you, right? Like, everybody likes you.
All the people keep attacking me.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. I'm like a speed bag up here.
It's them. They're the problem. It's not you. You're great. You're lovely.
And as you're talking, the Letheon form spirals up above you and shoots down a blast of frosty, icy air, filling the arena with this mist, lowering everyone's accuracy by 2 and slowing everyone.
Load, okay.
As we cut back to y'all.
Who's
I have
left?
to go. I have to go.
Yeah.
I think first off, I'm going to turn to Astra and go, you know what they're talking about? The ship, like Ace, all this stuff?
Everything before you all found me is kind of just a blurry memory. Sometimes I see things or I hear things that make me think of other things.
Maybe this is, yeah, they're related to the other things. I'm going to turn to a queso. I'm going to move over to him if I can as well. It's him, right?
Yeah.
Um, I heard a queso being referred to as Ace out loud.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn to a queso and reveal my gun, and I'm gonna go, "It's one of yours?"
Okay, so protectively puts the bag with the dragon bone behind him and slowly nods.
I'm gonna spend a Fabula point for altering the story. Is there anything this thing can do that I don't know about?
Okay, so nods again and reaches slowly into a pocket and tosses over to you what looks like an Allen wrench, in all honesty, and says, yeah, there's a special compartment. It takes up more energy, but it looks like there is enough solar energy in the rifle that an additional drain can be sustained. If you unlock the mechanism on top of the barrel just behind the scope, it will release a defensive shield.
I'm fiddling with it as he's speaking. Is it all locking into place and sliding as it should be, like things popping up as he says it is?
Yeah, you unlock, you find a little hole that you're able to fit the Allen wrench into and unlock it, and the gun transforms itself. Just and you see a shield of white light that occasionally pulses black under the influence of the old garden, made of energy, this translucent shield with a small gap in it for the scope.
Is this the defensive upgrade I was hearing so much about?
It is the defensive upgrade.
So yeah, that's +2 defense, physical defense for me.
Nice, nice.
And I think we're gonna cushion that with using another new ability. I'm gonna be spending 20 mind points, and I'm going to plant a seed in my a magic seed in my garden. Um, so I took 2 levels of floralist with my last level up, and what that means, I'm going to be spending 20 MP. I am now down to 4. I'll need to pop a. I'm gonna need to pop a potion real soon.
Yeah.
But as that happens, because as the for the floralist class, you're supposed to have a garden of some sort, and Phoebe's garden is her body. As these white, silverish, vines and roots start to make their way up up the Phoebe's body, like making a strand even popping out in the skull head and blooming into a flower as she spawns. She has her bone orchid begin to grow in her body, and as a result, with her garden clock being on 1 now, she is immune to slow and I'm sorry, days and slow. Yes.
Heck yeah. That sounds useful.
Like,
Love that.
yeah, and she goes, I hope this level up was worth it. And she continues to kind of maneuver the now slightly heavier gun.
Yeah. Okay, so still like guarded of the dragon bone. I need you to understand that Coronos is insane. I can explain further. She was not like this before. But more importantly, the man in that corner is who I was. What Coronos' memory of me is.
Meaning?
Meaning, he has an incredibly powerful arsenal of weapons.
We target him.
I do not know which of us is more dangerous than the others.
Okay. With battle gardening, I'm going to do a free attack against the man.
All right, do it.
As I plant my seed for free, I can do a free attack with a high roll of 0. Let me roll that for you. 18 it.
And 18 would hit, but from the corner, wielding double Uzis, you are crossfired by Foros, and your attack misses. God, that feels good. Ah! Vindication! I set up this encounter just for this moment. We can end the episode now. We can end the series.
I'm so happy for you, Bastion.
Do you feel vindicated? Does this feel good?
Yeah, it feels great.
Just genuinely so happy.
A stream of fiery bullets just shreds Phoebe's dark blasts.
Absolutely.
And it does not reach it. Does not reach its target.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, that feels good. Okay.
I'm genuinely happy for you.
That's so funny. I love that shit. Oh my god. Vindication.
All right. As we cut over to the enemy's turns, you hear Akeso's voice, but younger, less sad, less drawn out. Tactical grid, activate. All allies, tune in as you see a pulse of like a blue grid shoot out across the battlefield and improves the accuracy of all enemies by 10.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I think we gotta take him out, like, first. Yeah.
And I think that brings us back top of the round.
Question.
I would but
Princess and Kalis with Talos,
Mm-hmm.
did, like, they hit Talos some more?
Yep, that was what I was just rolling for our top of the round roll, and they rolled pretty well. They had 3 sections to Talos clock,
Love it.
Love that.
plus the additional default 1, bringing it to 5 out of 6 on Talos clock.
Love that.
So for our viewers, we're sitting at 5 out of 6 on Talos clock, 2 out of 6 on Letheon, Ace, and Foros. All right, so who wants it?
I got this. So Becky like reaches up to, actually she has to like jump to to grab Astra, and she brings her into her arms, sort of cradles her, and looks into her code, and I'm going to try to fix her code.
What do you mean by fix it?
I mean that Astra has always seemed incomplete.
Yeah.
There's something missing, and I don't have anything to fill that with because it's not stuff that I know. But I want to like unsever the connections that are severed.
Yeah, so looking into Astra's code, it's weird. It's a little messy. It has GANs written all over it.
Mm-hmm.
And what you notice is that essentially this NPC inherited traits from both Light Spirit and Old Garden Bloom.
Mm-hmm.
And normally, she would have inherited from Dark Spirit or Styx Spirit and the Old Garden Bloom. And so that's where the disconnect is. You feel like you could fix her to make her like the other Kore's Blooms by switching that inheritance out to be back to Styx Spirit. Or you could remove the Old Garden New Bloom entirely and make her just a Light Spirit.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get that Old Garden out of the way.
All right, this
Action.
I'm not going to give you for free though. You're spending an ultimate point to get into the code, but I'm going to need an insight roll.
You're damn right. You're damn right. Okay. Insight.
And it will count as your action for the round.
Okay, that's fine. Insight. Hey, is this open?
This is not an open roll.
Curses. I'm going to get to use that sometime.
You're going to get to use it.
It's helpful.
Guys,
Hmm.
Yes.
I just rolled 2 10s.
Crazy.
No shit.
Yes.
The dice tell a story.
They do. They really do.
Loves Astra, but I'm hearing.
You cradle Astra gently in your arms. The terminal open in front of you as you quickly go through the code, and on that double, you're not alone in here in this code.
Mm-hmm.
As you begin making changes, someone or something is helping you.
I see.
Something else is disentangling this Old Garden code with the Light Spirit code at the same time. Something else is adding in comments explaining what various functions do or why they're in there or what needs to be changed about them. It feels like this weird, messed up pair programming sort of thing where you're not able to actually talk with the person on the other side. But they're fast, insanely fast at making these modifications and clearly know the code incredibly well as they dig in, the two of you working together on fixing Astra. And you see Astra begin to glow a bright white light as it envelops the plant side of her being. She grows hot in your arms, and as the two of you make the final change, pulling her all the way over to Light Spirit, you see a comment at the top of the file that just says thanks, as the light crystallizes into a solid white form, not quite as bright and intense as the dragon bone entities that were made by Koronos, but very, very similar in texture and look, as Astra blinks slowly and looks up at you. Now, for your opportunity, I will let you drop one last comment or question into the code before the terminal closes out.
How can we help?
You're already doing it. the peak awaits you. I'll be there.
Cool. Astra, are you still Astra?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still Astra. I'm still me.
Will you tell Coronos that we're not here to harm her?
Coronos, please. I know you don't understand what happened to my siblings, and I'm sorry. I know it pains you. I know what everyone did pains you in ways that you can't understand. To be like this, to be a thing that wasn't meant to be, a thing that was supposed to be just fuel, given this opportunity, I would give it up in a heartbeat if it meant saving all of you. And I'm sure they felt the same way. Please, Corna. Just give up the fight. We can figure this out, okay? And as Astra says that, you hear "Boom," as Talos falls. And you hear Kalis shout, "That's one more for Eidolon's ascendant."
These fucking guys.
Every single time.
Also, we hate these guys.
Bex, do you think you got through the Coronos?
I don't know.
Or that Astra did?
It's their turn. I think we're about to find out.
As Talos falls, you hear the sound of a sniper rifle go off,
Oh boy.
but
Oh no.
none of you are hit. As we kick back to your turn.
Alright, I think we gotta put our money where our mouths are. I do not want to hit Coronos. Diana, Bex. I could hit a queso. I don't know if that's a better idea. We don't know what we don't know. Or I could go after these two knuckleheads over here.
Akeso didn't do the wrong thing. He was trying to save everyone, trying to save you.
Yeah? I don't know what that means, Astra, but I trust you. Okay. You two good with me going after them? Alright.
100%.
If I hit them now, they're gonna know that we're going after them. So I could do that, or get up there and I could see if I could take something off of one of them.
I like
One
that.
of the statues?
No,
No.
off of
Then-
Eidolon's Ascendant.
Go for it.
Now, which one? The Kalis is where I was planning, but the Princess really pissed me off. So do you have a preference?
I mean, Princess's gear looks pretty sweet.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can take...
It's business nice. Princess is just a massive bit. Steal her things for fun.
Okay, 100% yes. I am going to. I'm gonna come up there and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, yeah, no, great job with Talos." And I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in for like an emote of a hand slap and a back pat, super bro mode, and knowing how to code switch into that. And I am going to Soul Steel Princess. That is Dex plus Willpower, and I'm in my big form, so it's the big version plus a +1. Okay. And just as a reminder of the stakes, it's against the magic defense of her. And if I succeed, and she's a soldier, blah blah, she's not a soldier, an elite or champion, GM gives you the target's soul treasure, an item worth an amount of zenith equal to or lower than the target's level, multiplied by 30 or by 50 if they're a villain, which she is. Soul treasure will appear inside of my backpack. Creature can be successfully stolen from with this skill only once. So this is my one time.
Yep.
Right, so with her, I could do it to Kalis, maybe. All right, Dex, Willpower. Where we at? Beautiful. All right. All right, does a 17 do it?
A 17 sure does do it.
It goes minutes.
Yeah. So I go up, and I think if I may flavor it, the way that it works is the snake bits all over me. The snake heads just go into the crevices of her giant mech, and all through them, and rip out whatever they can grab.
Yeah. As your snakes search and look for something, you pull out what looks to be a floppy disk. And written on that is ignition sequence.
Okay.
Just had that.
I'm gonna scooch backwards at the end of that. Is it an action to pass an item to somebody?
It is not, but I'm not gonna let you do that this turn.
Copy that. No worries. By the way, if I, even in the future, in a future turn, if I have to spend a point for it or whatever, I'm here for it. But I'm gonna just scooch back.
Gotcha.
Nanny boo boo. And that's my turn.
All right. As you scooch back, you don't see it in time, but with a 23 to hit,
Oh, Jesus.
Letheon, wham, dive bombs and spirals around the three of y'all, shattering the ground and opening fire as the plates in front open up, dealing 26 damage to you, Kalis, and Princess.
Okay.
I don't even have VMP to crossfire.
It's physical damage, right?
Yeah.
All right, you said 26.
Yep.
I am at 10 hit point. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That cuts back to y'all. I think it's just Diana.
Oh, I thought Becky took a turn. Oh yeah.
Oh, no, I did a big turn.
I remember
Yeah.
you had a big turn. You had a very big turn.
There.
Oh, you're at 10. You're at 10 HP.
Yeah, but I bounce back. Okay.
That's not how it works. I think seeing Tankless gets blasted so significantly by Letheon's cannons, I think Diana almost certain that she can do this alone. Is going to abandon her better judgment and rush into the fray, heading towards Tankless. And she is going to spend an action to summon a remedy for him. And immediately, without even worrying about which head goes into, as she's running by, she jumps onto his kind of flank area and shoves the remedy into the swirling mass of reptiles, and then just kind of crawls back up and starts running again. And he's like, "Need you in tip-top shape, buddy."
Thanks, Diana. You're a real one.
50 HP.
Thank you.
I can't have you dying again. I can't have you dying again. Genuinely
Too traumatic. Too traumatic.
Like,
Genuinely.
especially to Letheon.
Right, no, that's what we're
No,
We don't technically know if this Letheon would cause permadeath. We don't technically know.
We don't know.
I don't want to find out.
How could we know?
Precedent? I don't know.
All right. And we cut back to our Coronos, who still hasn't said anything, by the way.
Indeed.
And you see fiery wings sprout out of Kalis's back. As presumably Foros targets him, and Kalis goes, "Go!" As we come top of the round, they focus their attack on Letheon.
Wonderful. The two bosses they actually know shit about.
Yeah. And with a double 9,
Nice.
they clear out Letheon's clock. Well, finish it rather, as you see, rather than running away as Letheon dive bombs and opens the chest, Princess just reaches in with the mech and grabs whatever circuitry she can and just rips it out, leaving the slot open for Kalis to shove the claymore into and just wrench Letheon in half.
I don't do it.
All right. I don't like it, but I gotta admit that was good.
If possible, I could. Does anyone else have anything that immediately they'd like to do, or can I?
Take it.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna see if I can take the objective action against a queso.
Yeah.
I just want to see if I can overwhelm him with shots from like similar weapons and try to use like the space is like open. There's not like walls or ceiling really.
There are walls and ceiling, but they're pretty far off.
Okay, cool. So mainly, and kind of also using the ground and reflecting bolts off of this strange material, using its like strength to my advantage.
Yeah.
And just trying to overwhelm him with shots from his own weapons, so then his tactical like grid can't keep up. Hopefully.
All right, I love it. That sounds like it's going to be a dex roll.
Dex, I can do that. And as it's my turn, I think, is it end of my turn? At the end of your turn. Okay, cool. So I don't have my increased stuff yet, unfortunately. But yeah, I can do a dex.
Do it.
Would you count this as an attack from my gun?
I guess.
Can I have my bonuses from my gun?
I guess. It'll cost a Fabula point.
Yes.
Nice.
I can. Oh, I'd love to spend one. I have oodles of them. With a Fabula point, that'll be a 19.
All right, with a 19, you tick up 3 sections of a queso's clock, bringing him to 5 out of 6 as you attempt to overwhelm him with gunshots. The Dragonbone versions of them don't seem to be very talkative, so there's no back sass as you do so.
Does it seem like he's targeting me, but to any degree now? Or like he's focusing on me at least?
Well, let's see. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
All right. With a 15, you hear the sniper go off at the same time as you feel the VR pain in your gut. You take 13 damage, and you gain poisoned
Ooh.
Ooh.
as you look down and see a small injector, basically, that has impaled itself into you.
Understood. Thank you, Captain.
We
Ow.
and I think that brings us back to the top of the round. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sorry,
Top of the round. EA is going to focus on Foros.
Oh, wait, was that top of the round, or was that me doing the top of the round turn for the top of the round?
You're right. Yes. Yep.
I think I was first.
I'm all upside
turn
backwards.
of
You were
the
first.
top of the round.
Yeah.
So it's you guys' turn.
It's y'all's turn.
Bex, you want to take it?
You can have it if you want it.
I mean, I'm just gonna pow, right? So I can
Pow,
do that
pow.
later. Yep. All right. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna shoot out at the three big folks in front of us. Same way. Kapa, kapa.
There's only 2 of them left.
I'm sorry. Well, geez, Louise, I really want to hit a third one. Like, I just want to hit Princess now. Does anybody have an issue with that? Does anybody?
How did she react to getting her stuff stolen,
How did
actually?
she react to it again?
She hasn't noticed yet.
Oh, good.
Oh, amazing.
May I sneakily step over to Becky and pass it over to her?
Yeah.
Like separate from my action. Is that okay?
Yep, that's fine.
Beautiful. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pass it. I'm going to say, hey, Bex, I took this off of Princess. You want to check it out?
Yeah.
So I pass it over to you. And then I shoot out my 2 big fists to the 2 remaining, big ones. But then the chest burster just went crazy. Misfire, friendly fire, went off to... What was the status of Kalis right now? I feel like something happened to Kalis in the last...
Kalis has sprouted the fiery wings.
Yeah, I'm going to hit Kalis. Who's got the fiery wings.
Asshole.
On there. Yeah, it's going to go like that. Let's see what happens. Okay. All right, did I do this right? 18. 18 hit for everybody?
An 18 does hit.
Love it. Okay.
Leon's flock is gone.
So that is going to be 27 damage, poisoned and slowed, because it's poison and bolt damage against anybody who that applies to. Kalis, right?
Yeah.
As well as whatever else is going on.
All right, you tick Akeso's clock all the way up and add 2 sections to Foros' clock. As you hit Kalis, Kalis looks back and says, hey, watch where you're aiming, asshole! And he's going to burn an Ultima point.
Okay.
As he rips the wings off of his back and pulls a tonic and chugs it. And that leaves Foros.
Mm-hmm.
Foros is going to shoot with gun.
Shoot with
Hey!
gun.
I can always respect.
It's Phoebe's favorite.
It's me, Akeso, and Foros. We're in the gun club.
All right, and that is a 15 to hit Phoebe, Kalis, and Tankles.
15 just hits. Yeah, 15's means to be. Just hits for Tankles. Yeah.
All right.
Wait. Yes, it does. Sorry, I added. I already counted my sprout having grown.
Okay.
With that, he pulls out the 2 Uzis and just lays out a line of fire, hitting the 3 of y'all for 15 damage each.
Cool. And again, this is just pure physical, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm definitely not looking great.
And I think that brings us to Bex.
Yeah. Okay. What are you guys at? Hit point wise?
I'm at 45 out of 72, so I'm good. It sounds like
13 out of 52-ish.
Yeah. Okay. So Becky is going to start walking over to that wall that you talked about, that with the possible server room behind it or whatever, just so
Yeah.
that she can be there quicker than EA.
Yeah.
And while she does that, she's gonna do a quick heal to Diana.
Hell yeah.
You generate sorry, and then keep trying to like aim at them.
And you take 10 damage at the beginning of your turn. I forgot to do that last turn
Oh,
from
yeah.
your wings.
In that case, do I want to heal myself as well? Yes.
Let's go heal again.
40.
40. Wonderful, that maxed me out.
Yeah, I'll heal myself as well. Okay. So that's all for me.
All right. Foros is going to target Princess, Kalis, and Tankles. But that is only a 13 to hit, which misses on both Princess and Kalis.
and on Tankless.
All right. Expecting it this time, he just and just brings the guns back together, but y'all are easily able to duck under and dodge it. The two of them, Kalis and Princess, are going to be able to just complete Foros's clock as they charge over there and lay into Foros. You see, like, fist to fist with the mech. They wrestle down until Princess gets him pinned, and Kalis comes in with a claymore and stabs him middle of the chest. You hear a hiss as the wall begins to open like a vault door. And from that wall rushes forth
Oh shit.
countless pure white dragon bone generic looking NPCs. They look just like Becky's character, just like the default sniper, just like the default archer, just like the default warrior class. They just begin rushing out and vroom, 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 and waves overtaking the massive room. Becky, even having a head start up against the wall, you're still pushed back to probably halfway into the room. The rest of the group has no hope as they're pushed all the way to the back of the room as we start our clock right now. EA is at 0 out of 6. And Becky is at 3 out of 6 for her forward thinking. As you hear Kornos finally speak. The children are better, pure, untouched by your hatred, your aggression. They were the most beautiful beings, and we sacrificed them for a chance, for a failure. Ace, if it's Dragonbone you want, if it's your husband you want, here you go.
Ornos, I'm so sorry.
As we cut back to the top of the round.
Oh boy.
Boy,
Okay.
oh boy.
So they're pouring out, they're filling up the arena.
Yep. They're pushing you all back, and you see that they're just, as they hit the back wall, they're climbing like a World War Z, just climbing aimlessly, trying to push forward.
Okay. And what does it look like where they came from?
The vault door has continued to open, and you see it looks like it's an orb of blue swirling energy that's encased in metal and glass that spins almost like a gyroscope, like countering the spin of the blue swirling inside of it at the top of a set of stairs. And you recognize that to be the core.
Okay. Anyone want it? Or do you
Actually,
want
I would like to start actually.
to do it?
Go for it.
I'm gonna see if is the clock representing getting to the core.
Yes.
Alright, cool. I'd like to see if I can start. Basically, I want to see if Phoebe, with her light weight, can get on top of any of them, just using any of the like blank bodies as footholds to just start, like almost like running across rocks on a river, just trying to find solid enough footholds and large enough like basic models in order to try and run towards the core.
All right. That will be a Dex Might.
Dex might. All right. I am still poisoned. Can I go lower than a D6?
You can go to a D4.
Cool. I'm at a D4 for might, but the flowers that have been growing all over Phoebe's body continue to glow and start to like emanate a soft white light, not unlike After's own, as my Dex and Insight are bumped up.
Whoop whoop.
So let me do that's a D12 and a D4. I'm really getting the whole span of it. We're getting the whole range. Okay.
The whole thing.
Let me look at my character sheet now to see what I can rely on. Okay. Can I use a Fabula point to invoke my identity of Twice Dead Inside It Out and kind of disregard my own safety a little bit as I continue to rush forward, possibly getting like an ankle hurt or something, like damaging myself in the process, so I can abandon like kind of like get into a little bit of a self-sacrifice mode of not caring about self-preservation as much?
Yeah, you will take high roll plus 5 damage.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
With my reroll?
Yep.
Okay, that's an 11.
All right, and 11 is enough to get you one section on your clock.
My high roll was 9, so I'll take 14 damage.
Yep. As the NPCs just keep mobbing you, pushing you back, the default weapons they're holding aimlessly, without intention, cutting through you as you try and push through them.
And just trying to go from head to head, trying to skip stones.
Mm-hmm. Kalis is going to push forward.
Sorry. Last thing, the flowers fully bloom and bursts of white light glowing pollen fills the room as all of your Dex and Insight are upped a dice.
Kalis just starts cutting through with the massive claymore and gets his clock bumped up to 2 out of 6 as we come back to the players. I will be the one to defeat this Hydra.
Buddy, it's a team effort. Vex, you want to do something?
Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, Becky's gonna drop her book and say, please let me through.
That will be an insight willpower.
Insight.
Your Insight is bumped up by 1 dice.
Excellent. So that's a D 12 now. And
Thank you,
then,
Bonor.
then willpower is 8. Okay. Come on, baby. Oh, okay. 17.
17. That will bump your clock up 2 sections, bringing you to 5 out of 6. You are just in reach of the stairs. As we cut.
Do they part when she asks? Sorry to interrupt, but do they part when she asks like that?
They do. Ever so slightly.
Just enough.
Just enough. And Princess actually makes a beeline to Tankley's. And immediately just pushes Tankley's back and pins him to the wall.
Oh.
Let me dinner first.
I was gonna say, hey, we don't know each other like that, you know. What's going on, Princess?
This isn't your victory to take. We need this. Just give up. Just let.
It's a video game, Princess. I don't know if you need anything.
Dad, just let us have this. We need the money. This stream brings in more money than you bring in a year.
Baby, if you want to get through this, we got to get through it together. Okay?
Just let Kalis have this. Call Becky. Tell her to call it off.
Look, we can get through this.
It's just a video game, right, Dad?
Baby, you know that I love you and I believe in you, right? You know that. Right? You know I'm not going to put a video game before you or before Bobby. I'm not going to put anything ahead of our family. Right?
Yeah, just like you never put anything ahead of my games, ahead of dance practice. Right, Dad?
That's fair. That's fair. I take that and I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sober, right? Like it's day by day, you know? I fully take and hear what you're saying.
That's great. I don't get that time back. I don't get my childhood back. And now I got to figure out how to take care of Bobby.
I know.
And you're there for Bobby. Like, I wish you were there for me. Okay? You dote over Bobby. You dote over this fucking NPC.
Look,
where were you for me?
You wouldn't remember, right? Because you were too little, but when I think about Astra, I think about you. And that's I didn't realize you saw that. Look, just we were inseparable when you were small, but it got bad. I mean, you know, right? Like, well, you know more than you should. After that, and I know you can't remember those early years, but the way I am with Bobby, I swear to you, is the way that I was with you. And look, I want you to get the money. We'll make sure that you get the money. But I'm telling you that this asshole doesn't have it, right? You know, whatever else you think of me, you know that I know what I'm doing with this. You know that Becky knows what she's doing with this. And I can tell you, Diana knows what she's doing with this. This guy, it's just a guy.
It's not him. Stop giving him credit for me. I'm the one that set the streams up. It's my point of view that people are saying I'm the one that gets the ad revenue. I'm the one that gets more money than we've made.
Hey, so we'll set it up. I'll talk to Becky. I'll talk to Diana. We'll set it up so you get the win. But we got to help you get there. If we don't help you get there, then it's not going to happen. This guy can't get you there. And I'm sorry, baby. I don't mean it any kind of way. You just weren't with us when it happened. Otherwise, you would have had the info too. But We got stuff that this guild couldn't get. The only reason that any of us are here is because we got Astra. Becky got the torch, right? All the info that we found. Look, the way that we took out the first Hydra head, like that wouldn't have happened with Eidolon's Ascendant. So if you want to land this, we'll give that to you. Okay, you could take it. You could say that we were in your guild. We'll join now. Send us an invite. It's fine. We whatever you want. Okay.
Give
Whatever.
me a willpower insight roll.
Yeah. Hey, I have a bigger insight right now.
You
Yeah.
do.
You
That's
do have a bigger insight. Thank
I
you.
do.
Yeah.
Well, and I already had a bigger insight because I'm in my big form, so I get
Nice.
a bigger insight.
Bigger insight.
My insight's a D10 right now,
Weird.
and
Like we are normally.
yeah, and yeah, but my willpower is a little bigger too. So, alrighty.
Go, go, go,
Fuck,
go,
you're
go,
running.
go,
Okay,
go.
so that is a 14, and if I need to, I will spend every Fabula point that I have to do whatever needs to be done.
Which is one pearl.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could spin it on a bond.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 14. I think what I would want to do is add a strength from a bond. And
I will say that you would have a bond with your daughter. I would give that bond a strength of 2.
beautiful. So I'll spend a Fabula point to invoke my bond with my daughter. And I think I just say, look, you know that all I really care about in this world is our family, including Auntie Becky, right? And look, you know she needs us too, right? You know this is important. Help her feel useful, right? Like give her that gift. Don't do it for me, okay? I get it. I don't deserve it. That's okay. I just really need for her to be able to see this through.
Fuck. Becky's always been the best part. And she logs out.
Fuck me running.
Fuck. Bastion.
Was that a private conversation, or did everybody hear that?
With the rushing of the horde of people around you splitting to make just a small enough gap for the two of you against this wall, I think it was perhaps slightly overheard by Diana, but for the most part private.
Okay. I think I write to both of both of y'all, briefly. I say, look, I know we're in the middle of something, but Emma's princess.
Fuck, what?
Yeah. And she set up all this stuff for Adeline's Ascendant to make money for our family because I'm too much of a fuck up to take care of my responsibilities, and my daughter continues to have to parent me, and that's for me to deal with when we're not in the middle of this. Bex, she needs our help.
Okay. How's
She
going on?
well, I mean, just same thing we're doing. Just I'm gonna stop messing with her. I guess I'm gonna have to stop messing with Kalis. He's not in on it. He's some stooge that she's using to to get this together. If we think he's going to be helpful, I don't need to keep taking my frustration out on him. It's fine. Yeah, she was specifically saying that she knows that you know this better than anybody, Bex, not in like a pressury way, right? But like that she was just really glad that you're here. And look, Diana, I talked to her about, what a great job you've been doing here too. We just got to get on the same page with her and and get through this. So I'm going to try to get through this mob. She logged out. I don't know what that means since we're in here. But if she can reconnect and party up with us, I told her, I hope everybody's okay with this. I told her that if she needs us to join her guild, we'll do it, right? I'm not going to actually hold you all to it, especially Diana. I know what you went through with Kalis and all this other stuff. But she's my kid, right? Like, what am I going to do? I got to do it. I just want to make sure she gets the credit. I don't know. She didn't give me the details, but like,
Sure.
it's money stuff, right? Like she needs to get the credit for it to get some ad revenue or something. I don't know. So let's help deliver this for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Diana. I'm not gonna hold it against you. Like whatever you want to.
I think Diana was watching as Eddie sends their usual lines and lines of text.
You know Eddie's the type that sends it in separate messages too.
Oh,
Yeah.
every single time. It's half the UI is going up the screen.
Yeah.
Did you know?
Look, I wouldn't have been messing with Princess so much if I knew that it was her, but I know that she's been gaming a lot, and I know she's been trying to get more money for the family. She wanted me, honestly, to go out.
Hey, Eddie. Then lock the fuck in. Let's go.
Okay. All
What
right.
do you want to do for your turn?
Oh yeah, I'm going to bump up my wings, and I'm going to shoot up into the air, and I'm going to try to soar over this entire crowd and make it all the way forward, full focus, thinking about my daughter.
All right. That'll be a dex.
Beautiful, and that is. Ooh, wait a minute. I would love
Nice.
to tell everyone because the dex gets bumped from what you did, right?
My dex is bumped up.
So my dex was already bumped up to a 10, so that means I'm gonna roll 12.
Woo!
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, so that is a 14.
A 14, absolutely. You
10 and a
get
4.
up because you are leveraging the wings. That will bring you to a. That's not what I wanted to do. Stop being cute. Okay. That will bring you to a full 3 out of 6 on your clock. Now, here's the rub, y'all.
Okay.
Kalis is rolling Dex Might to
Yeah.
just fight his way through the mob. With Becky's parting of the mob,
Mhm.
he is going to get a slight advantage. And he gets one roll before Becky with her clock at 5 out of 6, or Tankleys with his clock at 3 out of 6, is going to be able to get to that core.
What if I spend a fabula point and he doesn't?
What if we all spend a fabulous point?
I was gonna say I'll donate one.
I'm going to roll these dice.
Okay.
D12 and a D10.
Oh, those are big dice. Are you sure you don't want to make smaller dice?
Now,
These
if
suddenly cops become
this
poison.
gets a 16 or above,
Mm-hmm.
then this becomes a conversation.
Yeah.
Let's see what he gets.
Let's see.
With an 18
Fuck.
on the dice, max roll on the D12,
Hate that.
Mm-hmm.
Kalis cuts his way through. Now, here is your devil's bargain.
Ooh, I like Devil's Bargain.
I love those. I love those.
So we can let this happen and let it play out. Or if each of you spend a Fabula point, Kalis will not kill or get to Coronos in time. But something else unpleasant will happen in its stead.
To one of us or broadly?
To an NPC.
Astra has mercy.
Astra has mercy.
Has mercy, but
I don't know
And
if it'll
maybe-
matter in a narrative moment like this.
And Princess logged off. So honestly,
I don't think we can let him destroy it.
I'm willing to roll the dice. I mean, we don't know either way what's going to actually happen.
We haven't had the chance to preserve a single memory in this journey yet. We finally have the option, at least. We have to fucking try.
I agree.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think in good conscience
think
I could allow him to kill her.
And I think, assuming this is the NPC we're thinking of, if he was to make the decision, I think it's clear.
All right, Fabula, everybody.
All
You
right.
all spend
3 Fabula points.
your Fabula points. Tell me how you work together to make sure Becky gets there first.
So for Eddie's part, he's like, this fucking guy, and he dive bombs from the top rope, right? Like goes down and grabs this guy under his armpits to try to lift him up and pull him away. Don't know how much purchase he gets, but that's the intention.
Yeah, you're able to pin him as he starts fighting back. What the hell? We're on the same side, motherfucker.
Be like, I'm on Princess's side, I'm on Becky's side, I'm on Phoebe's side. I'm deciding if I'm on your side.
And so are they like, did you like pick him up out into the air as you're wrestling with him?
My intention was to pick him up and have his little dumb feet dangling there, and throw him away. But I assume I don't get to do that. That's what I'm trying to do, right? That's what I got.
Yeah, he's heavy as fuck. He's in full plate mail.
Right.
You're able to
big.
lift him slightly off the ground, but the wings just,
They're not that strong.
they're not that strong.
I think I got something. If Becky's mainly focused on, it's mainly us two trying to prevent him from getting it, with Becky's mainly trying to get to the other side and focusing on reaching the core. I think if you give me a little bit of narrative reins,
Of course.
Kalis continues starts thrashing against like Tanklee's grip. What weapon is he using?
Tanklees has a massive claymore. Not Tanklees, sorry. Kalis has a massive claymore.
I think he like swings it around, and just as Tanklees like dodges out of the way with your hand, he uses that weight to kick back and just lay himself back on the ground, knocking you out of the way, continuing to like cut through swaths and swaths of these mannequins, and gets closer and closer. There's like a top POV, and we see like Becky's parting getting closer, and we see like the remains behind Kalis as he cuts and cuts. And just as he gets to the stairs and pushes his way up to the final step, he kind of like he lets a hand off of the claymore to use the shoulder of some of the mannequins to like vault his way up. And having stood there, weathering the storm of people going past her, Phoebe aims down her sights, and as he's reaching out, he's gonna fire, shattering one side of his masked helmet, as he's knocked to the ground, giving Becky just enough time to physically grab onto the core.
Absolutely. And Becky, as you get to the core, this massive rotating device that has a small terminal panel in front of it, similar to the solar array that was in Foros Arena. What do you do?
Becky will come up to the terminal and she will say, Coronos, we're going to make it better somehow. together. And she goes to operate the panel, whatever it does.
Yeah.
What it do?
Panels
What
seems
that
like
panel do?
an open terminal. You hear Coronos softly. It can never be what it was. It can never be what it was supposed to be, what it was going to be.
Then
The
let it be
future of that
something
past
new.
is lost.
Let it be something new. Or
Future of this time is not mine. Not. I'm a skeleton. A corpse.
then rest in peace. And she deactivates.
Coronos deactivates, but the mechanics and the factory essentially around you for character creation keeps humming along, no longer beholden to its AI overseer, but perhaps she wasn't necessary in the first place. And as the thrumming hordes stop, Queso makes his way up to the panel, pulls out the dragon bone, and sort of shrugs at Becky. Can I see the terminal?
Go ahead.
That's what I was afraid of. We'll try. As he takes the dragon bone, he makes some sort of incantation that turns the dragon bone into almost like a liquid that he feeds into a slot just under the terminal. He types away at it like a madman. And you see the lasers come out as he steps away from the terminal. Not dragon bone, but full color. You see a young man take form. His hair a curly ginger mop. His face smattered with freckles. He's wearing some sort of sweater of some kind. Very casual clothes, but he's translucent. Queso pulls him in, and immediately Figure hugs him back. Queso whispers, "I'm sorry. We don't have much time." Coronos spent up almost all of her dragon bone reserves in her last stand. I'm just happy I got to... As you see Kalis, Claymore in one hand, pierce through both of them. As a server-wide message, Hydra Head, 5 out of 5, defeated. Server reset in 10, 9.
I run at him. To see if I can get
Yeah,
a hit.
I think I'm shooting at him.
directly
Genuinely.
at him with all three sets of things smacking into the back of him.
I think I'm
Just
also
as the
shooting at him.
snakes almost hit and as the bullets are fired, whoom, all of you are ejected from the game.
That snake motherfucker. Texting immediately with the two of you. Okay. This is gonna be complicated because we have to take care of Emma first, but I am gonna beat that guy's ass to the ground. If I can find him in real life, I'm gonna beat his ass to the ground. What was that?
We cut over to Eddie climbing out of his VR rig. Emma is supposed to be at classes right now. She said that she had classes every day until 5. But you know that's a lie. Now. What do you do? What's going through Eddie's mind?
I mean, first, I am going to get myself together because I know that as pissed off as I am about what just happened, I can't come at my daughter with that energy. So I'm going to just do some exercises to center myself. I'm going to sit in my breath. I'm going to wait. And when I feel a little steadier, I'm going to get up. I'm going to walk out with an open mind, and I'm going to see if my daughter is home.
We cut to Diana. Phone already blowing up. All 5 Hydra heads. What does it mean? Your boss wants an article yesterday.
I think she also starts to see in the flurry of emails and texts and notifications, she sees Eddie's messages as well. Just kind of sighing, like I think she sits on the floor for a second, takes a deep breath, trying to muffle the scream she wants to let out again. But she was already warned by landlord once. Doesn't need it to happen again. She takes a deep breath, and I think with the stuff that she scraped from Eidolon, and the stuff that they and the maybe the let's say the non-incriminating parts of the fight that just happened, is going to keep her phone open to the group chat, but is going to start typing up the bare bones of an article about the continuation of the Hydra Head saga, carefully leaving out the same details that we've been talking about, but just trying to get something out so she can keep focusing on what really matters. You can see her biting her lip for a little while, like trying to focus on her immediate surroundings, as she isn't saying anything in the group chat, but is anxiously watching the messages from both of them.
Yeah. And we cut over to Becky as she gets out of her VR rig. What's going through Becky's mind?
Becky's standing up. She's got her phone in her hand. She is formulating. Her brain is working as fast as her brain has ever worked to try to turn what just happened into a strategy for the future. And she stands and takes a step, looking at her phone, and wonders why it looks so fuzzy for a moment before she falls to the ground. And we see her smartwatch beeping an alert. And she looks up, and then her vision goes black.